Journo!
After watching the incredible Ready Player One film experience by none other than Steven Spielberg, the executive producer of Transformers: The Last Knight, and doing our nightly rewatch of The Prince of Egypt, we immediately knew that these universes had to come together in the long-awaited Bible Testament 3. In case you're not familiar with God's totally epic series, the Bible, it's basically nerd heaven. This Hebrew epic had hundreds of nerds arguing about canon before the turn of the 1st century, DFTBA. Its epic scope and cool action scenes have kept the world hooked for thousands of years, just awaiting the 3rd entry. The stories of Moses and Jesus are so awesome that they totally make up for the fact that Esther kinda sucked. When asked about the release date for the final chapter, all God had to say was that it's coming soon and very soon. All in all, the Bible is the perfect series for nerds of any age or millennium, but it isn't the definitive series for super nerds in our age. That title has to go to the incredible Ernest Cline's Ready Player One. It is the ultimate celebration of all things geek, and our pick for the best novel ever written, though it may soon be overtaken by its sequel, Ready Player 2 Girl Stuff. It has more references than it has plot or characters. But one incredible franchise notably missing from its meaty lineup of cameos, references, Easter eggs, and guest appearances is the holy text of the Christian Church. That's right, despite shoutouts to Battletoads and the Iron Giant, Mr. Clean Hentai, and Rachel Ray, there were no appearances of Abraham, Moses, Noah, Jesus, or even the Christian triune God. We'll confess that we were a bit peeved when we first read the book, but we think that this opens the door to a crossover of epic proportions. Maybe they were even planning this all along. Frankly, the King of the Jews deserves more than just another reference. In fact, he deserves to be at the center of his own story. That's why we want Wade Watson crew to appear in Testament 3. Just imagine the events foretold in Revelation finally taking place, with Jesus holding the cataclysm as he rides on the back of the Iron Giant, charging to defeat the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. It's about time we see God and Jesus interacting with our favorite 80s icons. Our in-house illustrator, age 6, drew an image of what this newest testament could look like. Totally breathtaking. If you think that this crossover needs to happen, be sure to dubscribe and ring the duck for new nerdy brain soylent 7 times a day. DD Duck.D, over and out.